Good morning and welcome to the Comprehensible Input vlog. Today I'm in Beijing, China, and I'm super excited to be here. Yesterday I was at the Great Wall of China. It was one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had in my life. So today I'm going to talk to you like you're my best friend, and we're going to talk about our experience at the Great Wall of China yesterday. Let's go for a nice walk, talk about our experience, and I'll show you some nice clips I took throughout the day. So let's get started. So how have you been, my friend? How are you liking our trip to China so far? I know it's been really great. It's my first time too, and I can't believe how nice it is here. The weather isn't even that hot in Beijing right now, even though it is summer in the city. So let's talk about our trip to the Great Wall of China yesterday. What was your first impression upon seeing the wall for the first time? Yeah, I thought so too. Seeing the wall on the tip of the mountain looked really amazing. It was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. In the morning, it was a little bit foggy, but it did clear out throughout the day. What was the process like, and what did you think of the transportation we took to the Great Wall of China? I would say it was one of the best ways to get there, because that's one of the more difficult aspects of getting to the Mutianyu, I think it's called, Great Wall of China. So the best way is to take a bus, but there's a lot of different options for buses. But the best option that we found was to take the tour bus. So we signed up for a tour group and they had our ticket ready and transportation to go to the Great Wall. So that was the best way to get there. Also, what did you think of the tour guide that was with us the whole time? Or technically she was only with us during the bus ride and at the main entrance, but I thought she was really great. She spoke really good English and she had some nice, interesting facts to tell us about the Great Wall of China. Like, per 1 meter of the wall, it takes 6,000 bricks. And each one of those bricks took 60 days to make. So you can imagine how many bricks took to build the 21,000 kilometer length of the Great Wall of China. It's really crazy to think about. Do you remember how long was the bus ride to get there? Yeah, it was about an hour and a half, so it wasn't too long. We left at like 10 a.m. from one of the main subway stations, and luckily it wasn't too far from our hotel, or the pickup point wasn't too far from the hotel. So we're able to get there a few minutes before, get some snacks at a convenience store, and then make the hour and a half journey to the Great Wall of China. There's one really large area that starts with a B, it's called this. And there's the one we went to that starts with an M, that's called this. We went to the second one because it's quieter and much more beautiful. It's more on the mountains and there's a lot more hiking. It's a lot steeper, but it's really, really beautiful. You could see in all the images and videos how beautiful it was. So we talked about the bus getting there, which one we decided to go to, and let's talk about arriving at the Great Wall of China. So you can't see the Great Wall right away because it is high up on the top of the mountain. It is on the peak of the mountain. It snakes along the ridgeline. But once we got off the bus, walked for a few feet, our tour guide stopped us and showed us our first glimpse of the Great Wall of China. So it was beautiful. You could see it on the mountain, just snaking up the mountain. Very, very steep. After that, the tour guide took us to their tour depot, like their building. And this is what makes going with a tour group so much better, because the tour group we decided to go through, Bus, they have their own building there. So you can go there, get instructions, wait, get access to a restaurant, a buffet, and they offer a lot of different things that are really helpful to your trip at the Great Wall of China. Anyway, before I keep talking, I want to show you something really cool that I'm seeing while I'm walking out here. So this is one of the many stadiums in Beijing. This is the Workers' Stadium. It looks like they're doing some renovations on it, but you might still be able to access the grounds because the gate over there looks open. And I'm sure many different kinds of events are held here. Maybe during the Olympics, they also had events inside of this massive stadium. But as of now, I'm sure it is open to the public, open to different events, maybe concerts and stuff as well. So really cool to see that they have these massive pieces of architecture in the middle of the city. It's very beautiful. Anyway, let's continue on with our Great Wall of China story. So, my friend, once we got situated at the tour building, what did we do next? Next, I got some coffee and you waited there for a little bit while I replenished my energy because I do need coffee to function. And then from there, we started making our way to the shuttle bus. Look at these umbrellas. They are really pretty. This is like the main entrance area of the Great Wall of China. And there's a bunch of vendors selling souvenirs, snacks. Looks like people are playing games or something here with the people that are dressed up. They're gonna be most likely spinning for prizes or something. You're gonna win something there. Maybe I should go do a spin. So before you even get to the tram that brings you up the mountain, you have to take a short bus ride to get to it. It was maybe 5-10 minutes long. There was also a lot of buses waiting that could pick up people, so we did not have to wait very long. So we got in line, and one really cool and unique thing that they do in China is for most of your tickets that you pay for, they are linked to your passport. So your passport name and your passport number. So you don't need to get a physical ticket. You don't need to get a QR code. You just scan your passport on the scanner and they already know that you have a ticket. So we had a ticket for the shuttle bus and we got on the bus. It was a short ride and then we got off with a large group of people. We're lined up for the shuttle bus to get to the Great Wall of China. Those are the shuttle buses. They look more like buses than shuttles, eh? When I was thinking of a shuttle, I was thinking of like those long golf carts. These are like legit buses. So, what did we do from there? From there, we walked up a very steep path. It was my first bit of exercise in the morning. Okay, we're walking up to the cable car now. That's gonna take us to the top of this section of the Great Wall of China. Okay, let's go scan our ticket. We walked up to the cable car. So there was two different directions we can go. There was an eastern direction, meaning you're walking down the east side of the wall, and a western direction. So the eastern direction had a two-person cable car to go up and a toboggan slide that you can take down, which we really wanted to do, right? We wanted to do that one, but unfortunately, it was raining in the morning and it was slightly drizzling throughout the day. So we weren't able to do the toboggan slide because they close it down when it's wet. So instead we chose the longer path, the western path, instead of the eastern path, and took that cable car up instead. So that cable car was a 8-person cable car. It was fully enclosed and you could go in with multiple people. But luckily we got our own box to ourselves, which was really nice. Okay, so this is the cable car loading area. We're all lining up to get onto this cable car. So from there, we went up the cable car. We saw one of the best views of the Great Wall of China I've ever seen. And it was our first like real glimpse at the wall. It was along the ridgeline and you could see it clear as day. It was so beautiful. Wow, look at the wall, dude. That's like the best view. From there, we got off the cable car. We walked up a few more steps and then boom, the wall is right in front of us, right? We can touch the wall for the first time and it is amazing. It was a surreal experience to be able to be that close to the wall for the first time because the wall is one of the 7 wonders of the world, right? It is one amazing feat of engineering. The first little access point to the wall was a narrow little passageway. Barely 2 people can fit side by side. That is the Great Wall of China down there. Right now we're entering the first section of the Great Wall of China. I'm guessing up there is a nice view, so we're gonna check that out. And then we're gonna make our way down to the 15th and 20th watchtower and the hero slope. And then once you're on, you can see it stretching for kilometers down. You can see all the videos and pictures we took of that area. Wow, look at this. Let's head down to that gap right there.
This is beautiful. And this is what we saw from the parking lot, right? That little hike there, and then the sign is behind those clouds.
And what did you think? What was your first impression of the Great Wall of China? For me, it was amazing. Like, I was super sweaty. My whole shirt was soaking wet because I had a backpack with me. I had a lot of gear with me, and I was sweating. It was also very humid too from all the rain, but it was worth it. Like, it was worth all the sweat I had. And luckily we brought some water too, because we definitely needed to stay hydrated in that heat. Anyway, we started walking down the Great Wall of China and we saw so many people, right? But it wasn't that busy. Like, it was manageable. The only sort of choke points were the guard towers, right?
Okay, so I've walked from that tower over there all the way over here and I am exhausted. Anyway, let's check out this second watchtower. Wow. This is huge. I lost Voka. There's got to be somewhere here.
And what did you think of the guard tower the first time you saw it?
Okay, we're inside one of these watchtowers now. Everybody's signed their name here. Wow, these stairs are really steep. You do not want to fall going down these stairs. It would be a bad day.
To me, it was how well they were preserved or how well they were repaired, because they look original. They look like they've been there for hundreds of years. So I like how they kept it original and didn't change too much. And I like how they actually had like trash bins scattered around in the guard towers, because you don't want to see garbage along your Great Wall of China. You want it to be nice and clean and presentable, especially if it's a national monument. I believe it's one of the most important monuments in China, so, and honestly probably in the world. So it was really cool to see that as well.
Take a look at this view. It's really misty out today, but you can still see pretty far. I think down there behind the trees is where we parked the bus, and then we got a view of this wall up here.
After that, we did a lot of walking, right? How far did we end up going down the Great Wall of China? I think we made it to gate or guard tower 20 or 21, which was right before this massive cliff to climb. So on top of it being a cliff, you couldn't actually climb the wall section because that was under repair.
Okay, we're walking on this wooden path now that is on top of the under construction area of the Great Wall of China. So they are still renovating parts of it. You can see they have this green construction barrier and these barriers to block you from falling off the wall. You can get a sneak peek in here.
Parts of it were under repair, which is good to see, because I'd rather it be maintained than it be left to disintegrate, right? So instead of that, people are walking along the left side up a staircase. And you know me and staircases. If you've seen Voka's videos, I do not do good with staircases. That would have been a brutal climb for me. So yeah, we stopped at guard tower 21 and then we had a short break, right? We wanted to recover our energy, drink some water, you know, watch some TikToks, get rejuvenated before we made our way back, because you got to remember, when you're hiking out towards something, every step you make forward is a step you have to make back. So you have to be prepared to make the journey back, right?
Okay, this looks like a massive walk. I am not gonna hike up there. You guys know what happens to me if I hike too much. All right, this is as far as we're gonna go. We are not climbing up there. We're gonna start making our way back because it looks like it might rain soon. The fog is coming in, the clouds are coming in, and we do not want to get rained on.
Anyway, we took our nice break and then we started making our way back, right? And because we took fewer stops, it felt a lot quicker going back.
All right, that's it. This is the exit towards the cable car right now. So we're gonna take that back down. It is 2:15 right now and we haven't had lunch yet. So I think we're gonna go get something to eat.
And we also had a unique experience, right? While we were walking back, there was a lady, I believe she was Chinese, but she did speak really good English. And she asked me if I could fill a note in her notebook. So she had this nice notebook and a marker, and she asked me to write something in it. She asked me where I'm from, and I told her Canada because we're from Canada. So I put Leon from Canada, and I drew a little Canadian flag. So I noticed that she was also recording with her phone, so maybe you'll see me on Douyin or Red Note or something similar like that, but we'll see in the future. That would be fun if I could be on Chinese social media, but I was really sweaty, so you would see my whole shirt just soaking wet, my face just beet red from exerting myself so hard throughout the day. So maybe I'll be the tomato boy on Chinese social media. Anyway, after that we made our way back, and it felt really quick because we did not stop too much at all. So made our way back to the entrance, and we basically reversed our steps, right? Like, we did not do anything extra except for seeing what kind of souvenirs they had at the very top of the cable car.
There's a shopping area. You can just buy like paintings for some reason, hats or other souvenirs. Nothing that I would actually ever use.
And actually, a funny side note, they also had snacks, a snack area, water, drinks in one of the guard towers. I think it was number 19 or 18, one that was very close to the big hill to climb. So that was fun to see. Somebody has to carry all that stuff up, and then they could sell it to you if you need it, which is really good because you do want to have the option to buy water if you didn't bring enough. And another funny note is, during that whole walk, we had really good phone reception, right? Like, we had the best reception we could ever have in the middle of nowhere. So you could still use your Alipay and do what you need to do. Anyway, we started making our way down. We went down the cable car, and this time we weren't alone in the cable car. We were with another group, and I noticed that one of the kids was really afraid of heights. So they were holding their parents' hand and closing their eyes. But it's a short ride, so luckily they were able to make it down smoothly and nicely. So then after that, we got off and we made our way to our bus lounge, our tour group lounge, and waited until the next bus started going back. So we were gonna eat something there, but we didn't see anything that looked that good. Like, there was Burger King, Pizza Hut, and we wanted to eat some good Chinese food. So instead of buying that food, we just got some ice cream from Mishui, because you know I like some Mishui ice cream.
Okay, we're gonna go get a Mishui drink. It is just up there. There you go. I'm thinking like getting a ice cream of some sort. Loco wants an ice cream too. Okay, so I'm in the Mishui now. I just ordered on my phone. All right, we got the ice cream. They look really good. I added chocolate fudge to Voca's and coconut to mine. I got the strawberry, and I got Voca the Oreo flavor. Mishui has the best ice cream.
And then we went and waited at the lounge because there were two buses going back. There was a small minibus that had a limited capacity that would go earlier, an hour earlier, and there was a regular bus that would leave at the normal time. So we were there early and we wanted to go back a little earlier. So that's what we ended up doing. We went back on the earlier bus. It was a nice ride back. I was really sweaty and I wanted to go have a shower and change my clothes before going out to eat, which is exactly what we did. So we made it back just in time before rush hour. It was a really nice trip. Like, I want to do it again. I would go again to the same spot, but I'd also go to the other section of the Great Wall of China just to see how it is, because apparently that side is so much more busy. It's very popular with Chinese locals because it's the original section that was open to the public. It's the oldest. And there's also a high-speed train that goes directly there, so you don't have to take a bus or anything. But we did want a more quiet, private, beautiful experience, which is why we went to the second section of the Great Wall of China. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed our trip yesterday because I really loved it. It was one of the best things I've ever done in my life, and I would recommend it to anybody going. I would recommend going with MuBus. Like, they haven't sponsored this video or anything, but they were really great. Like, it was the best way to get there. And they sorted everything out. They give you all the options on what you can do. You could choose what to add, what not to add. They offered food and everything. So it was really nice. Oh, look at this dog. Look at this doggo here. I think he's going down to the subway. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this type of video where I talk to you like my friend. We talk about an experience that we did together, food or a trip, and it's like a natural friend conversation in a way that a native English speaker would talk to their friends. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you enjoy my China videos because there is a lot more to come. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.